Humankind in Gauteng a little bit later on today, and our SABC reporter Njanji Choke is there. Let's find out if we can get a sneak peek as to what we can expect later today. Njanji?
Well, thanks for joining us here at Maruping in the northwest, veiling a major discovery that is going to be announced by Wits University. But joining me to tell us a bit more about this major announcement for today is Professor Lee Berger from the Wits University. Professor, thanks for joining us here on Morning Live. Tell us a bit more, without giving a lot, we know that there's some embargoes. Tell us a bit more about this major discovery that is going to be announced today.
Well, the announcement being made today has been 2 years in the making by one of the largest teams of scientists ever assembled to study early human ancestors. The discovery is of huge significance worldwide, and later today will be over every newspaper in the world, over worldwide media. In fact, it's the cover of the October edition of National Geographic. It is the largest discovery of early human fossils ever made in history. I'm not going to tell you much more about the detail of that because we're embargoed until 11 a.m. this morning, but it is going to be extraordinary. And what's even more, we're putting these fossils on display here at Maruping for the entire month of September. So it'll be one of the first times in all of history that people can come in contact with an incredible fossil discovery like this.
Mm-hmm. But these fossils that are going to be unveiled today, there's always been big talk about how our relations, our earlier relatives, our relationship with prehistoric humans and all that. These fossils that are going to be unveiled today, what kind of evidence are they going to confirm those suspicions or investigations?
Well, I can assure you this, that when we announce these papers, and this is extensive scientific research, that this is going to be one of the most significant discoveries in the history of our understanding of where we come from. This area was named the Cradle of Humankind when it was declared a World Heritage Site. Today, on September 10th in 2015, it's certainly going to earn that name.
Okay. And then going forward, today is being unveiled. We understand that the Deputy President is also going to understand this place being called the Cradle of Humankind. How important is that for South Africa?
You know, this is not just a story of Gauteng or a story of the Northwest Province or a story of South Africa. It's an African story, but it's an African story that's the story of every human being on this planet. The fossils that we're uncovering here, the story of the past that we're uncovering here, is the story of humankind. And that's no small thing. This place could and should become a place where every human being on the planet wants to journey and understand where their roots are firmly in Africa.
It's not the first time that you've been involved in a project of this magnitude. Tell us a bit more about your earlier projects and what type of answers has it given to the understanding of prehistoric humans and their relationship to us?
Well, back in 2008, my then 9-year-old son Matthew discovered the first piece of what would be another new species, a species called Australopithecus sediba. Now, that was something we didn't expect. New species don't come along every day. That species has become paramount in our understanding of where we came from around the time period of 2 million years. It's become a world focus of research with hundreds and hundreds of researchers coming from all over the world to study those important fossils just 13 kilometers away from where we are now. The announcement today is a lot closer to home, just about 1.5 kilometers down the road. The discovery was made just near Sterkfontein. This place is rich in finds, and there are going to be more in the future.
There you have it from Professor Lee Berger from Wits University, who was just giving us snippets of what we can expect later today. That major announcement is going to be made around 11. It's an international story that's also going to go ahead in terms of putting South Africa on the map in terms of prehistoric information and remains that have been found here. It's back to studio with Valen for the news at 7.
Thank you very much, Njanji. We'll be bringing you that main news bulletin at the top of the hour, but yeah, we are eagerly anticipating that announcement. It's the information, exactly what it is embargoed